Welcome to Destinations. I'm doing another backward video today. Just wanted to get out, full tank of fuel, and just test myself with a few more climbs, just some technical stuff. Unfortunately solo again, but it is what it is sometimes when people can't get out. So no spotters, got to be a little bit more careful. Did have a really interesting moment today. Had to commit to it. It was right up in the air. You'll see that further on in the video. Just gonna run a little bit of climbing around a little bit, and yeah, hopefully you follow me for the action. And there's some pretty good climbs here. I'm very impressed with the car today, as opposed to lately where I haven't been that impressed. I'm headed down to 14 psi each corner, and yeah, I'm just really finding out where my teeter points are. I've got the wheel back on the roof as well, so a bit more weight higher up makes it all the more interesting. The Max Tracks get a big workout today. All right, stay tuned and hopefully you enjoy the video. Out to have a bit of a play, do a couple of little climbs, just a bit of technical stuff on the Sunday. Let's see what I can get up to. I'm gonna try take this line, roll around, get both my wheels there. Then I want to get my left wheel where that scrape mark is and go from there. Pretty bloody close here. Yeah, I didn't realise my sill was sitting right there. So as soon as I perch up on that, both my rear wheels are just spinning. Bit off more than I can chew. Oh, I forgot to film myself getting up this part here. Bit of a drop there. Made it up pretty easy, just picked a different line. I haven't done this line before, so wasn't too bad. Just came up here, swung it around, both wheels on either side straddling that gap. Spun a little bit here, spun a bit there. That just pulled the rear end across with the locker, and then climbed up. The rest of it should be easy going. Just thought I'd get out, have a quick look, just to make sure I'm not going to get surprised by anything. And I've got all this on the side, which is interesting, but it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I'll be getting my high side up here. Once these wheels come up, it looks bad, but the car shouldn't move. That was beautiful. Didn't have to put much into that at all. I don't have much to go up there, it's just uneven stuff. have another look at some climbs over on the left side of this hill. They're a little bit gnarlier and there's a lot of little holes with loose stuff in it, so don't know if I'll get those. That's too far outside of what my car can do. I might try one of these lines. Well, it always looks different from the bottom. It looks hard, like that's all just craziness. I can't do that without more power and bigger tires. But here, so if I come up here, there's a little dip there which will be disconcerting, but if I can keep my left wheel here, come across, keep on this nice rough stuff here, stay on that line, have my other wheel come up here. Looks like someone's absolutely torn it up getting up here. Right wheel just on the edge. Once I get over this bump here, stay on the left of that, turn around and just head up. Once again, we'll see. The other way, reverse, straighten up and come up more here. That doesn't have to be a whole foot over. So on the whole over. Foot and a half even. Like that. Absolutely killing it at the moment. That's where was I? Here? No, I was there. Look at this. Boom, boom. Got my wheels in the right position after I left that mark there. Shifted over, bang, bang, bang. Had a bit of a seesaw here. Wasn't too bad. Just wait for it to seesaw forward, so I've got a bit more front grip. So where are we? That is my right wheel, that's my left. So yeah, came up here, watched for my marker point, which is this rock with the rub point on it. Got halfway around, kicked it around. No probs at all. Definitely trust my handbrake and my park brake. Or my gearbox. It's a pretty cool shot though. Oh, if only I could do these things. This is just it's just this step here which stuffs up everything. Although part of me from here is thinking it's not as bad as it looks. I mean, even just getting up to this spot would be hard. Like this, if I put my left wheel here, I'm gonna bottom out there. If I put my left wheel on this, that's a hell of a lean, but then my right wheel will come up. Can I make it up here? I can use that as a marker. I reckon I can do this. Only thing is going to be, get up here, left wheel on here, left wheel follow that. I won't be able to see my left wheel, and it'll be, at this point, I'll be sort of seesawing a bit. It'll be a little bit dangerous to get out and check. But bragging rights, if I can get up that one, it's probably best bet would be to just come straight up here, straight up, then line up with that fluff, left side, hope my wheel can grab onto that, keep my right wheel here because it's going to dip really bad. Actually, I'll be shifted over a bit. Right wheel will be there, left wheel will be there, come up. Still going to be interesting as it tilts back. It's not going to roll anywhere, it's not going to tilt down that far. It's just going to be interesting. I'll go nice and easy up here while my wheel's up there. This wheel will be up, that'll be there when that wheel's there, so might be touching the sill there, but we'll just see. It might be even smarter to come in with my left wheel here, turn and try to get my right wheel there, and then head up that way. Alright, what I didn't count on was sliding to the right like that. That's definitely put me offline now. I just tried to give it a bit to dig in. Wheels are all in the wrong places now. My whole line's off. I honestly thought having more grip I'd be fine. This isn't exactly the right position I wanted, but I should be angled that way, not like that. I did catch on, I think, my bash plate or something, or maybe it was my diff. No, just that rear right lower control arm. I'll get this. I just got to maybe put some max tracks down. Just maybe one where my wheel is here, because I can turn to the right a bit, but I'm going to need to climb this, and one at the back wheel because I've just dug a hole there, and I'm just going to need just that of grip. I am going to have to bump it too. Don't like bumping it in situations like this, but I'm going to have to bump it a little bit just to turn up onto this section here. So I'm going to put the max track over this way a bit, so the wheel's half on it at the start but not touching it, so I can drive and turn onto it. Another max track there. Gosh, max tracks are really helping me today. I love these things, and it's good to learn to use them in the right situations, and this is one of them. So I'll put my other one there, get a bit of momentum, hopefully get that wheel gripping on there, and then try to get that wheel to lift there as this one's coming up, and this max track will be sort of like just in front of the wheel, so I'll roll onto it and get some grip. But we'll see, who knows how this will go. meter, then turn slightly. How much? Just turn to the right 10-15 degrees. The worst thing was I had my line, no problems. As soon as I hit the dirt, no, my arse just the locker just kicked to the right, and then I've got this to worry about. Yeah, I've done a few of the times today, apart from the really stupid ones, and this one is probably the hardest one I was going to attempt today, because I always see this steep bit with the motocross section, but then I walked down and had a look and went, but yeah, it's just a wheel placement really. When you're out solo, that's the only problem. You got to keep spotting, stopping and spotting, and this one's going to need a little bit of a bump. It's going to find a bit of spot. Stand into that, because I did have my wheel up here at the start. I got up to here, but it just didn't want to go on this bit. Now I've got my rubber tracks out.
You got lock the front rear there? Or,
not front. Nah. I wish I had the bloody LSD in it, but oh, it's just because it's so light. Oh yeah. Yeah, cheers. That's probably the biggest lift I've had at that angle.
That was fucking sketchy.
Woo! I'm just glad it came back down. The seat belt was locked, I couldn't get it on. Well, that was wild. Hopefully that looked good on camera. Okay, well that took ages. It's going to be worth the video edit though. That was nice. Up here, this gave me hell. All this loose stuff here, I called it as the loose stuff was going to stuff me. Here we go. Big wheels. Beautiful. I wish I could fit big wheels. Nicely done. So anyway, after that, all this loose stuff fucked me up. Really deep here, came up. I knew I was going to have to bump it, but I was trying to turn into this gap here, but I still knew I was going to go high side here a bit. I just didn't realize hitting that bump there and having that big hole there, which I dug over and over again attempting, the conditions had changed, and because of that it's dug in. I've come up and I just sat with my wheel up there, so that was a close call. Yes, this is it. There's a few different climbs here that I haven't really explored yet, not properly, but this is the one. Turn around a bit so you can see with that fixed position. So I went up there and up and to the left to get up there. So you go down this valley, up that side part. I think, not sure if I went there, if I just went around and went straight up. Then up there's some rocks and roots up to the right there, which make it a little bit interesting. This looks a little bit smoother than the other night. A couple of guys have torn it up a bit. We'll see. I don't really want to slide to the right, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, being able to see is such an advantage now. This is where I got caught the other night. So, don't know what that big gnarly root's going to do, but a little bit more to the left will help me climb up this rock bit. There we are, much better position. And then up this next one with a bump. There we go, beautiful. And once again, my seatbelt alarm is saying, "You naughty boy."